And lastly, Denver Post's Nikki Joblova had a couple quotes from some former Broncos players who now play for the Texans in advance of the preseason game. Here's one from former Broncos safety Rahim Moore on what he wants to show the Broncos on Saturday.
He wants to show them how he can bite on a pump fake and let a guy get behind him?
We're going to get to that.
Okay.
We're going to get to that. I mean that I am who they thought I was, you know, that I'm still Rahim Moore.
Are you quoting Raheem Moore or Denny Green?
The Bears that I'm still Raheem Moore, that I love the game of football, and my love is now for the Texans. To Eric's point, will he ever live down that memory of that 70-yard Jacoby Jones touchdown?
He's the Bill Buckner of Denver.
Yeah.
He is. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean about it.
Broncos fans' memories.
Raheem Moore is a jag. Just another guy. He's a good safety. He's not a great safety. Unfortunately, he got burned on one of the biggest plays in Broncos history, although all of it was not his fault. Tony Carter, needs to take some blame for it as well. I'm not trying to point out Tony Carter. But at the end of the day, when things happen poorly, that's how you're remembered. Bill Buckner is the best example that I can give you. And you know what? Moise Alou, Steve Bartman, in that category too.
Raheem Moore was a pretty good safety.
Yeah.
The Broncos liked him. They didn't like him enough to re-sign him. They let him go. I don't blame Raheem for saying what he said. He is a Texan now, so he's got to show his loyalty to the team that's paying him. But I will also tell you that Raheem Moore talks too much. And he talked too much in the locker room. And he was too loud in the locker room. He was obnoxious in the locker room. And a lot of guys rolled their eyes at Raheem Moore. My guess is they're rolling their eyes again right now.
I hear you.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's it.
Hey, Hugh, thank you, man. Hugh Johnson, he is the digital sports producer. Too many titles, man.
No.
Digital sports producer at denverpost.com. If you want to see what's trending now, go to denverpost.com. Thanks, Hugh.
Take care.
All right, that segment's sponsored by the Blake Street Tavern. And if you're not familiar, well, you should be. They're at 23rd and Blake, just a couple of blocks north of Coors Field. They've got 3 bars under one roof. They've got 24,000 square feet of space there, including the downstairs, the underground social, where all the games are. You can have a lot of fun down there as well. They've got 60 HD TVs, so whatever you want to watch, they'll turn it on for you, maybe on multiple televisions. And they've also been named Denver's best sports bar by Westford for 3 years straight. When I want a good sports bar and a sports bar meal, I go to Blake Street Tavern.